Hello guys! If you're looking for the best boots for standing on concrete all day, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for the daily video notification. So, without further ado, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Birkenstock Men's Hancock. Our first recommendation for men on concrete is technically a hiking boot, but we think these Birkenstocks make excellent indoor work boots. We suggest them for anyone whose job is relatively clean and safe. They don't have steel toes or waterproofing, but if you work in a furniture shop or a hosiery, for instance, they're a comfortable, durable choice. A balanced footbed keeps your foot level, as opposed to pointed down like you'd see with other boots. That's better for your metatarsal area, which is a common pressure point where workers feel foot pain. The Hancocks also have Birkenstock signature cork footbeds inside. If you've ever worn Birkenstock sandals or clogs, you know how comfortable and supportive these things are. The cork footbeds give you lots of arch support, metatarsal relief, and heel cushioning. Cork molds to your feet and becomes more comfortable with wear. By contrast, the foam cushioning in our other recommendations will become less comfortable over time. The cork footbeds will eventually wear down, but they last a long time and are easy to swap out. They're a superb choice for anyone whose work has given them plantar fasciitis or other chronic foot issues. They also promote good posture, so they're ideal for people who stand and walk for long periods of time. They're very high quality. These boots are made completely in Europe, from high-grain leather and rubber. The upper is all leather, and so is the lining. All the hooks are sturdy metal. All the materials are top grade, and the build quality is excellent. As long as you're not going to subject them to extreme conditions, we don't think there's a flaw in their construction. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Keen Utility Men's Pittsburgh Steel Toe Work Boot. These Keens are a versatile choice for someone who works indoors on concrete, but who also needs to go outside or deal with particularly messy conditions inside. They're rugged, they have excellent traction, and they're super comfortable wherever you're walking. These are Keen's best-selling boots for a reason. They feature Keen's signature wraparound outsole, which stretches up and over the toes. It's a patented feature, so you won't find it on any other boots. We think the extra coverage is a really great idea, especially for kicking doors shut, knocking equipment, and protecting the seam between the upper and the soles. The uppers are mostly leather. Unlike the Milwaukees and the Timberlands we've recommended below, the Pittsburghs also have some mesh sections around the cuff and along the tongue. They give you some extra ventilation, which is ideal for hot places and stuffy warehouses where your feet build up heat quickly. There's a lot of room in the toe box, too. As we mentioned with the Birkenstocks, that's important for making it through the whole shift comfortably. It also keeps you from having to worry about running against the steel toes. They last a long time and have much better durability and quality control than more popular brands like Timberland. You can easily expect to get a year or two of daily wear out of these. A lot of buyers said they were coming back for their second or third pairs because they hadn't found anything else that felt as good or lasted as long. The number 3 position is held by Keen Milwaukee's. These Keen Milwaukee work boots are our most comfortable and durable choice for men on concrete floors. They're rock solid, all leather, and up to the most industrial jobs. They're not as happy outside as the Pittsburgh, but if you work on concrete most of the time, you shouldn't have anything to complain about. We don't think you can do any better for a men's work boot to handle hard surfaces. The uppers are made entirely from leather. As we mentioned, the Pittsburghs have mesh panels around the tongue and cuff for ventilation. These are 100% leather from the cuffs down. They might not be quite as breathable, but they are pretty much impervious to sparks, water, and other work materials. The soles are more specifically suited to hard concrete floors than the soles on the Pittsburghs. The Milwaukees aren't as good on mixed terrain outside, but in return, you get an even more slip-resistant grip. These things are rock solid on concrete, even painted concrete with oil slicks. They're also much denser than the soles on the Pittsburghs. They're impervious to nails and sharps, and they're ideal for kicking barrels, doors, and other workplace equipment around. Since they are so rugged and sure-footed, The Milwaukees are a boot of choice for people working long shifts in chemical plants and other hazardous and harsh environments. They are actually less expensive than the Pittsburghs. These tend to cost about $50 less, depending on sales. Just like the Pittsburghs, the Milwaukees can easily last 1-3 years, depending on your workplace conditions. They have an equally loyal following, too, with many buyers saying they'd buy several pairs at once for fear that Keen might someday change the design. Next at number 4, we have Timberland PRO PitBoss. It would be impossible to get through any roundup of the best work boots without mentioning the PitBosses. These Timberlands are the single best-selling model of work boot on the market, and they have an extremely loyal following across industries. We think they're an affordable alternative to the Keens if you're looking for something more traditional. PU foam midsoles and footbeds give you lots of cushioning. These are plusher boots than the Keens, so if you like more cushion than anatomical support, these are good choices. They're also very easy to supplement with other insoles and cushions, since they're not as contoured as the Keens. Overall, they're right at home on hard concrete. They're light. The Timberlands are much lighter than the Milwaukees, and reviewers notice the difference. They're cheaper than the Keens by a good $75. While we think the Keens are generally better boots, it's hard to argue with the loyal following these boots have. They're extremely popular, especially in the toughest industries. They are practically standard issue in trash plants, industrial chemical facilities, and steel mills. The number 5 position is held by Keen Utility Women's Detroit Mid Steel Toe Work Boot. These Keens are hands down our favorite work boots for women, and they're ideally suited to working on concrete. They're cushioned, supportive, and highly durable. If you're sick of making do with unisex or men's boots that don't properly support a female foot, these are the absolute antithesis. The EVA footbeds are removable, like the other Keens. That makes it easy to swap them out when they wear down. You could also simply replace them out of the box. So you can use the boots with your own orthotics or your favorite insoles. The cuffs are lowered at the back, so you can get them on and off easily. That doesn't sacrifice the heel stability, though, which is reinforced with harder leather panels and straps. They have great traction indoors and outdoors. They're excellent on concrete, and you don't have to sacrifice outdoor performance either. They'll last at least a year, if not 2. Many women said they could get 2 good years of wear out of these, as long as they replace the insoles. That's great value for money. The number 6 position is dominated by Muck Boots' original adult steel-toe chore boots. These steel-toed Muck boots are our favorite unisex work boots for breweries, dairy barns, truck garages, and anywhere else you need to work on wet concrete. They have great traction, ample cushioning, and a safety-rated toe cap to keep you protected against falling and crushing hazards. We don't think there's a single better choice for very wet, messy workplaces. These are a hybrid rubber boot that combines a thick rubber lower section with a shaft made from a fabric membrane. The membrane keeps water out without trapping heat in. They're one of the best boots we've ever used in wet scenarios, thanks to the shaft design. They're up to snuff with safety regulations. These are rated for their steel toes, slip-resistant soles, and electrical hazard protection. They give you lots of protection against water and other liquids, too. The Muck boots go up all the way to your knee, so they're better than our other choices for using hoses, standing in puddles, or other splashy situations. There's a removable sock liner as well. We like it because you can take it out to dry at the end of the day, so your boots stay fresh. The toe box is nice and wide. That keeps your toes away from the steel caps and allows them to expand and wiggle through your shift. They are covered by a 1-year warranty against defects, including faulty waterproofing. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Irish Setter Men's NYX 8305 Work Boot. The Irish Setter is an amazing boot, designed to keep you comfortable and safe. The wedge design makes this possible. The shoe has a 6-inch wedge sole to give you more support. The boot has a rubber EVA traction tread-out sole. Its thickness makes the boot long-lasting on all floors. The material makes sure the boot is heat and electrical hazard resistant. Its one-of-a-kind traction makes the boot more stable on any type of floor. It is made of high-quality leather to ensure durability. Their lightweight makes them even more comfortable. The insole is made of a stay-dry non-woven nylon lining. Your feet will remain fresh all day. Finally, the number 8 position is dominated by Thorogood Men's American Heritage 8 Work Boots. This is a tall type of work boot that offers maximum comfort to your feet when working on concrete surfaces. The boot has a Goodyear welt construction that makes it able to endure concrete surfaces better than other boots. This type of construction also provides comfort and reduces the break-in time. Its outsole is thick for durability. The boot is also fitted with a shock-absorbing nylon heel shank and has a pour-on insole that is cushioned for comfort. Other features include a steel toe cap and an upper part made of leather. We upload all types of tool product review videos every single day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.